Right, we are live.
Okay.
I'm going to put the tweet out. You're more than welcome to put the tweet out too. Might go ahead and turn off listening to the headphones for this one. Like so. Should make things a lot more quiet. Yeah, cool. Excelente, senor. Let's check the blue icicle. I'm gonna turn it up ever so slightly. Cool. Welcome to the stream, everyone.
Hello.
I didn't spell shenanigans right. Let's do that again. Twitch.tv. Right, so the pizza's here. We got people coming in chat maybe at some point in the next year. And today I am joined by... Fuck me, that's loud.
Exactly.
Talk again, Banda.
Again.
It might be good actually. I'm gonna have to quickly load up Twitch. I'm gonna ask Google. Load up Kitatus on Twitch.
Here are the top search results.
It looks for potatoes on Twitch. Fuck you. Twitch.tv/Kitatus. Right. The audio is gonna double up, but I need to hear what's going on. I need to make sure our audio is volumed alright.
Oh, you can.
Yeah, keep talking, guys.
You can build fucking for every layer, for every LOD layer. LODs.
Yeah.
Now I can find out what is cracking up the system.
Right, it should be good. I'm going to turn you guys up ever so slightly. But audio should be matched fine. So let's turn OBS down a notch. So 5 and turn you guys up to 17. Right, that should do it. So yes, welcome to the stream, everyone. We are streaming all throughout E3, hopefully. We'll be joined by different people every time, depending on what people are doing and if they want to socialise with me, which is a very rare occurrence these days. Today...
You're fucking social.
Yeah. So today we are joined by Mishima and Banda and any other late stragglers that show up. We've got the pizza, we've got the stream going, we've got you guys in chat. It's going to be a fun time.
Always heard the name Banda.
Remember the name Banda. Das Banda.
Banda.
Welcome to the land down Banda. So, what I wanted to know, I wanted to kind of go in a circle. We got 20 minutes. So, Banda, what are you expecting EA to show off today?
Huh. That's a good question.
That's why I asked it.
I'm not sure. Maybe some shit, maybe some not so shitty things, but EA is EA, and will
I
not
definitely
change.
agree. Their last two E3 press conferences have been fucking terrible. In every sense of the word.
Yep.
So, it'll be interesting to see if they actually pull off a decent one this time.
Reduction 98%. Fucking hell.
Indeed. What about you, Mishima? What are you expecting EA to show off today?
So I'm expecting the usual. So they're gonna push their main first-person shooter and their main kind of like stuff to do that. So this time it'll be Battlefront 2, obviously. They may announce some Battlefield 1 DLC or something like that as well. I'm also expecting things such as FIFA 18 and the next Madden game and whatever the hell else they do. I'm not really expecting anything when it comes to their, extra IPs, so stuff like Plants vs. Zombies.
So you're not expecting any surprise announcements?
No, not really. I think because what they've been doing so far is, and especially in FIFA's case, is they recently put a video up for like a teaser trailer or whatever. So I reckon this E3 is just going to be gameplay for the new projects that they're doing.
So you think we'll see the Nintendo Switch FIFA that they've been talking about?
Potentially, yeah.
Interesting. For me,
Yeah.
I'm not.
Card for Xbox. What the fuck?
What?
People writing some random shit inside the E3
Mm-hmm.
chat.
They usually do.
Ooh shit. Building LODs makes the game so fucking smooth.
Mm-hmm. This is true.
Wow.
So for me, I'm not sure what EA are gonna have on for show. Obviously, Battlefront 2 is a given. Probably that Star Wars
Maybe
game.
new Battlefield.
No, I think they'll give that a rest for Battlefront. I think they'll let Battlefront take the shine. Then again, they did release Titanfall 2 and Battlefield on the same fucking launch week.
Yeah.
Which is a bit retarded. But we will see. Looking at this pre-roll, Battlefront 2 is definitely the front and center, it would seem. Just like Battlefield 1 was. But as I said before, you know, the past 2 years, conferences have been cringy at best. So it'll be interesting to see if they've learnt from that, or if they're just going to have another train wreck.
You ever played Battlefield 3 or 4
Mhm.
or 1?
I played Battlefield,
like it.
Battlefield 2, Battlefield 1942, Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4, Battlefield Hardline. Yeah, I played a few of them. They're alright. They're not amazing to me, but I'm not that excited about first-person shooters.
Yeah.
But I did enjoy the first Battlefront, which I should note, which is interesting, because a lot of people didn't, but I did. I didn't go into it thinking it was the same Battlefront as, obviously, the first iteration. I went into it thinking it's going to be a new Battlefront-like experience. Kind of how, like, Prey 2 is nothing like Prey 1.
Nothing like the Prey 2 that was before it.
Exactly. But we'll see. I'm very hopeful. Chat, why don't you go ahead and let us know what you guys think we'll see at EA's E3. And more importantly, the next question I want to ask everyone, including you two, what do you expect are going to be some of the more interesting announcements coming from this year's E3? Full stop.
Maybe.
What
I
do you
mean-
what do you think? What do you think is going to be announced that people haven't really heard about yet?
I mean, that's hard to say, but I would say there's more VR shit coming up.
You think they're going to shovel VR like shit? Well, I think VR's dead. I think they're going to try and move away from it and try and move to AR or mixed reality. It's going to be the buzzword. Direct
Yeah,
reality.
I mean, I mix VR, AR, and stuff like that, all this virtual reality shit together, so...
Yep. But what kind of game announcements are you thinking that are going to surprise everyone?
I don't know. I really don't know. I don't play games anymore that much.
That's deep. What about you,
I mean-
Mishima?
Right, so here's the thing. I'm not expecting much from this E3 because, you know, things like Death Stranding on being shown and whatnot. I'm expecting Sony's conference to play out the same. However, if Capcom decide to play their cards right and have the leaks from earlier on this year will... So I
Mhm.
think, personally, I'll get very excited at the announcement of Broken Horizon, which is basically Lost Planet 4.
Indeed.
I think they announced some spoiled titles too,
So, Spore?
because EA.
Yeah,
Spore?
but like...
Why Spore?
Spore-
Sport!
Oh, Sport! Thought you
Yeah.
meant Spore, and I was like, fucking hell, that
Nah.
game's been dead for a couple of years.
Yeah.
But someone wrote in the chat, Sport 2. That would be like... what
We
the
laugh
fuck?
about it, but we now live in a world where there's a new Bubsy coming out.
Yeah.
And we live in a world where, oh, what was I gonna fucking say? I don't know, Bubsy, man. Bubsy.
Why is Bubsy coming back?
Who knows, my friend? Who knows?
It would
So-
be really funny if somehow like, and
You cut out for a second there. What were you saying? Mishima?
Rip.
Mishima seems to have lost Mishima. We'll get him back. Yep, he's here.
Discord is like slowly dying, so I don't know if you heard that.
No, say again, please.
So basically, if another game, you know, from around about the 90s or something like Tomba, you know, whatever had another sequel, I think I'd just sit there and laugh.
Tomba would be
We've
awesome.
got
Tomba
Bubsy
was
back.
awesome.
So, like, it would be fun. I mean, we've already, you know, Bubsy back. We're getting some new Sonic games, for example. You know,
Mm-hmm.
something like Tomba or Mega Man again. We're announced. I'd just sit there and laugh.
Leonardo said Debussy. No, Bubsy. As in Bubsy the Bobcat in 3 terrible games that I grew up playing.
Why are so many FIFA fans there? I don't understand.
What, in chat or at the press conference?
Because
Yeah, in chat.
Because FIFA's a really popular game, especially here in the United Kingdom.
I
right, you
hate
see,
that game.
FIFA, right?
That's
If you
a
go
bullshit
into
game.
any secondary school and say you like FIFA and football, chances are you're gonna become like a kid with the popular group.
Yeah, but because of the audience is much more retarded or what? I mean,
So-
it is.
Mark Rogerson says, "Hey folks, hope you're having a good E3. Was supposed to be there this year. We were not planning to be there, but what happened? Why were you planning and then it fell through? Were you just too busy, couldn't afford it, or just didn't go in the end?" I mean, I prefer this experience, the whole staying at home, cracking open a cold one with the boys, just laughing at what happens on screen. You know, you don't have to pay over expensive food prices, you don't have to pay for parking, don't have to pay for taxis or a hotel. You can just watch it, laugh about it, and then go back around your day.
Why is it telling me incompatible with mobile if I didn't enable mobile shipping in the project?
Probably a safeguard. Mark says, the company released early with bugs that utterly fucked it all up. Now his debt's catching up to him, going bankrupt now, which pissed me off, but hey ho, indie dev. Dude, that's fucking mad.
Wait, what? Sorry, I didn't hear a word of that.
So, Mark Rogerson was supposed to go to E3, but the company, I assume the company he works for, released early with bugs that utterly fucked it all up. Now his debts are catching up with him, and he's going bankrupt now, not Mark, the company guy. Which had pissed him off, but hey ho, indie dev. Yeah, that fucking sucks, dude.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that. Leonardo says, what games have already been shown? Nothing officially. This is the first conference of E3.
FIFA 18 has already been shown officially beforehand. Just to
Yeah,
say.
but we're talking from E3 itself.
Oh, from E3 itself. Oh, fuck. I know that a few games have had their teaser trailers released beforehand, but
They do that to avoid the huge news rush that comes from E3.
yeah. But even then, wouldn't that cause a rush in of itself?
Which is the problem we've been seeing.
Yeah.
Now everyone's just announcing their games before E3.
Yep.
Which defeats the point of E3. Right, we've got just 10 minutes to go. Then we will see what EA have under their sleeves. Why don't you go ahead, chat, and let us know what you think. Is this conference going to be a good one? Is E3 going to be a good one this year? Let us know. Eating pizza and doing this is not easy. Let us know your thoughts and comments about, you know, what do you think is going to happen? Particularly interested in your thoughts about EA's conferences, because the last 2 years have been absolutely dreadful. Do you think they've learned something from that, or do you think they're just EA?
EA. As always.
Yeah. So, what game, if it was announced, would you guys lose your minds over?
Broken Horizon.
Nothing from EA though.
For me, it would be Metal Gear Solid 3 HD, Metal Gear Twin Snakes on Switch, or I don't know.
Half-Life 3.
Never confirmed.
Yeah, that will
No,
never happen, man.
I like to see Borderlands 3.
Well,
Yeah.
that was already confirmed subtly, wasn't it? With
Yeah,
one
I
of the,
mean, it's confirmed, but I still like to see it because
I don't know.
I'm a fan of fucking Borderlands.
Thing is though with Borderlands, right? It as I've complained, like it's an okay game. I'm not gonna lie, but it's not as good as everyone makes it out to be.
So Leonardo says he hopes to see Kojima show something from Death Stranding. Sadly, he's already gone on record to say he won't be at E3 this year, and it's the first time he's really.
Gonna be at E3.
Yeah, but not
Yeah.
showing Death Stranding. He'll be doing a talk which is not Death Stranding related.
Yeah. Related to the Metal Gear Solid movie.
Yeah. Mark Rogerson says GTA 5 expansion or GTA 6. I think it's more probable that you'd see Red Dead, but Rockstar have this big thing about not doing E3, so you probably won't see anything from Rockstar here. I don't think they've ever shown anything at E3 apart from Agent back in the PS3 days. Leonardo says something from Software. That's very much likely. There's been whispers of a.
Please.
There's been a whisper of sci-fi, Dark Soulsy kind of game that they're working on, or Bloodborne 2. They're the whispers floating about.
Everyone said Bloodborne 2 back when Bandai Namco released the teaser with the tagline "Prepare to Dine," but it was actually just for their game called Code Vein, which is a Souls-like. So that was shut down. So if From Software come out with another Armored Core, then I think I'll lose my shit at that. But it's very unlikely.
Well, stranger things have happened, my friends.
That is true. That is true.
We live in a world where Crash Bandicoot's coming back. Shenmue 3 was kickstarted.
How far is that though? Like in development, I'm curious now.
It just got pushed back to 2018.
Ah, fair enough.
It's gonna take a while because they're in very early pre-alpha stages. Last I saw. But it'll be interesting to see how things progress.
I'll also lose my shit if the Neo re-releases get confirmed, and that tweet was just Yoko Taro baiting the fuck out of everyone.
That would be quite fun. So Mike Rogerson says, the last Star Wars trailer really blew me away. That was some trailer. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing more of Battlefront. Because, excuse me, I was one of the people that really enjoyed the first Battlefront. Yes, I enjoyed the old Battlefront and Battlefront 2. But this is something new for a new audience, you know? I promise not to burp throughout the whole thing. No promises, actually. I do think EA will have a surprise this time. I think we'll definitely see Battlefront 2. We'll see what that Star Wars 1313 or whatever it was. They still own Criterion as well, don't they?
Yep.
So we'll probably hear something of what they've been up to.
No, isn't it Criterion who are doing, who did fucking Need for Speed?
Yeah, but that was quite a while ago.
Yeah.
And we've got, obviously, the new Need for Speed, obviously. Don't know, maybe a surprise announcement of a Command & Conquer? Who knows these days?
Well, if it happens, I think a lot of people will lose their shit, because I know a lot of people who like Command & Conquer but don't want to play the shitty, web browser game.
Yep.
DLC, EA, DC.
I think, as well as that though, if they revive the concept of Tiberium, that would be pretty interesting.
Maybe a new Red Alert would be good. But I think now we're kind of stretching it a bit, because I don't think today's market would really be suitable for a new Command & Conquer. Because
True.
they're massive money saps, and obviously people are leaning more towards, single seat sessions or games like Dota and MOBAs. RTSs, they seem to be falling into the same niche that point-and-click games have fallen into. Where they're expensive as fuck to do, and the return on them is a bit too much of a gamble.
Yeah.
But we're just 4 minutes away to learning what secrets EA have in store for us.
I mean, as I said, the concept of Tiberium was like a mixture between RTS and first-person shooter,
Yeah.
which I would have liked to see because there's not that many of them around, and if they are around, then they're either like they die out within a decent time span, or the developer just stops supporting them, and it's like, well, fuck.
So, Mark Rogerson has a good point here. He says a VR Command & Conquer should be in the works. The God game market for VR is ripe for the pickings. I would argue against that. I would personally say VR is dead. And what Command & Conquer should be is an AR game. Because
That would be interesting.
imagine looking at your table and seeing the battlefield. And being able to look over the battlefield and pick, pick a unit, send them over there. Getting 2 tables together and massive map. I don't know. Anything can happen. I definitely think Command & Conquer would be more suited to AR than VR. But, I guess only time will tell. I mean, if we see Command & Conquer today, that would be, what a guess, because it's really out there suggestion, but we can always hope,
My favorite Command Conquer was Generals.
Yeah, Generals was quite good. I'm torn between my favourites, either Red Alert 2... or 3, Command & Conquer 3. I really enjoyed that one. Or the PS1 Command & Conquer. Because that's how I got first started into the series. Yeah, I've been waiting to see if a good tabletop game comes out for a while. Warhammer 40k would be awesome in AR. I definitely think board games is where AR is really going to blow up. Because you're taking something existing and adding something that wouldn't be possible without AR, which is where VR's failing. Nobody's offering experiences that can't be done elsewhere. With AR, you can do a lot of shit that can't be done anywhere else. Like with board games, you could have a real life Jumanji, which you couldn't have if you probably could if you had fucking billions of dollars. But yeah. So Leonardo says, sorry guys, I've got to go. Have a good E3 to you all. Thank you for tuning in, Leonardo. Right, we're just 1 minute 30 away. What were you saying, Banda?
Huh?
What were you saying?
Oh, yeah. Is it so expensive?
What, for a real life Jumanji? Yeah, it would be. You might need to watch Jumanji to see why it would cost a couple $1 billion to make it in real life. Oh, can't even eat my Haribo.
Wait, Mark Rogerson. I know him from the Unreal community. Somehow.
I know Mark Rogerson. Mark says, if I could get my hands on one of those Holo dev kits from Microsoft, I would definitely go down that route. I'd say, screw HoloLens, man. Just fucking forget HoloLens. Focus more on the mobile AR and everything else. There's things that are coming out. The iPads do it natively without fucking millions of things.
Like, I think a big part of it as well is that if you work on mobile AR, you've already got a massive audience there,
Yeah, everyone's got a mobile device.
Everyone's got a phone. I mean,
and it's less processor intensive than VR because you're not rendering the scene for each eye.
There you go.
So Mark then says, "Woo, I'm famous." Yeah, man, we all know you. We stalk you.
I know your name, but I have not personally talked to you, so there's that.
He's a good patron of the game development community as a whole. He's a good lad, that Mark.
We all.
My audio is just.
Here we go.
I told you.
So FIFA, Need for Speed, Star Wars.
Battlefield.
Yeah.
Police car stuff.
I think it's
Battlefield 1.
already the release stuff.
No, maybe. Oh, Sims, more Sims stuff. Yeah, I'd be down for that. I own almost every expansion to Sims 4 and I've run it for like an hour. Here we go. Welcome to the start of E3, everyone.
when does the E3 start?
It started right now, Kubi. Welcome to the stream.
Perfect.
And again, we've jumped right into cringy territory. I love it.
Oh, I've just missed it out because the page is just cut off entirely.
It didn't. It's just the audio's really quiet.
Oh.
Because they're funneling the direct audio from somewhere in the back of the room.
Beautiful. Congrats, EA.
Yep.
This marks the 3rd year in a row where you've had technical difficulties and fucked it up.
Mark says, is this in-game footage?
Is this in-game footage? Yes.
It's a Madden spin-off, Drum Hero. So it's a it's another story-driven sports game, which is interesting that they're going down that route.
Yep.
Because it does make the games more valuable. Because obviously, if they just do numbered iterations, you just buy the latest one. But if it's got a specific story, you play it for that story. But it's significantly more expensive, so it's interesting they're going down that route again.
What is this, story mode for Madden then?
Most probably.
That one character looked like an actor. Actually.
They're all probably actors, Banda. Sorry to spoil it for you.
No, like Hollywood actor.
Madden 18 long shot.
Yeah, so it's Madden 18 and the story mode's called Long Shot.
Yeah. And they've got a fucking marching band now, what the fuck?
Yep.
Yep, cringe fest.
Panda, can you tell Kubi to unmute his mic? Because I'm not sure, because he hasn't done a circle check before. He doesn't know that we just talk shit.
I'm not sure.
Because I can't reach my keyboard at the minute. There's a cat I'm fighting off.
I have
More exposition.
He's the seal. He looks like DLCs, like 1,000 DLCs.
We went out on a limb, tried to do something a little different with a view to changing the way you interact with products before they launch. We wanted to do something that put the games
They feel really quiet.
and it showed us how much.
I'm going to turn them up slightly.
As you can see, we've built a creative space here. We're right in the middle of it. This is
What
going to be where it
am
all
I
goes
doing
down over the
building
next 3
fucking
days.
LODs?
Playing,
Don't build them
creating,
then.
and sharing
Nah, I
with
need
the
to
rest of
build
the
them
world.
because the
We've built
performance
this way for a very
horrible.
simple reason. We want more of you to be able to experience this moment. For thousands of you in Hollywood this week, we have hundreds of stations for hands-on gameplay. And for tens of millions of you out there joining online from across the world, you won't hear it just from us. You'll hear it from players, right here. They're here to see new things, to ask questions, to challenge us, to tell us what they like and especially what they don't. They're going to connect with each other and create content. And of course, they're going to play as many games as they possibly can. So let's set the stage for what we'll do over the next hour.
Yeah, good luck waiting in line
We're
for
gonna
that.
go deep into
Yeah,
8
right.
experiences, each with major reveals, massive innovation, and stories that'll pull you in. 2 years ago, we launched Star Wars Battlefront, and we got a lot of feedback. A lot of it positive, and a bunch of it constructive. That's a euphemism for not as positive. So today we're gonna bring
It's so
you 30
funny.
minutes of Star Wars
Haha,
Battlefront 2.
cringe
And what we
fest,
hope you'll
please
see
stop.
is that we've addressed all of the feedback and gone even further. We've got a mix
Are they
of
gonna have
everything
Snoop
here
Dogg
for you.
playing
A look at
Battlefront 2 now?
UIP,
Probably.
Some killer new trailers, demos, and a
Mark
bunch
says,
of
aren't
live
EA the
gameplay.
people who removed their own
This
forum
is
because they
gonna be
couldn't
a lot
handle the
of fun.
negativity?
And it should be, right?
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
not
Because
incorrect.
we're all here for one simple reason. All of us share one fundamental belief, and that's that games are the best form of entertainment on the planet. Yeah! They connect us like
Can you just
nothing
lick?
else. They bring us together
Yeah.
across cities and countries. They inspire us. They ignite the fires of competition inside
Yeah,
us.
EA's the
Games allow us to
cringiest
do
company in
extraordinary
the world.
things And to be
For
extremely
EA, for E3 press conferences, without a doubt.
games enable us to be our most creative selves. Whether that's as game makers trying to pioneer new ways to play, or players making each game a unique expression of our own passion for what we do. Games put the power of play in our hands, to do with it what we want, and to make it our own. So let's celebrate. For the next 3 days, we're here to celebrate play with all of you. And what better place to start than with a game that has taken the world by storm, Battlefield 1. There's more than 20 million Battlefield 1 players out there today, and we've got a lot to share about a revolution that's coming to this great franchise. So let's jump to Battlefield right
Just one guy
A
clapping.
revolution that's coming to this great franchise. What?
Is this guy rendered in game?
Hey everyone, I'm Andrew Galata, producer for Battlefield 1 at our DICE studio right here in LA. I'm standing inside the creator cave at EA Play where our community is creating new content to
Nobody's staring at him, they're staring at the guy playing with his hair behind him.
to see more than
Yep.
20 million players
Fucking hell,
embracing
what's
the
wrong
game,
with his hair?
crafting their own memorable moments, only possible in Battlefield 1. Let's take a look.
Hey, Noob, I got some questions to ask you. Okay. What is it about the Battlefield franchise that's so special and appealing
Oh,
to you?
why?
Yep.
Why if they got battle?
Sometimes I like to repair, or heal, or hide.
So the cringe levels have just immediately went up,
Yep.
and now the stream is just fucking starting buffering.
Nice
Saving
one.
me from this
People are just so
shit.
passionate about their
Wonderful.
game. Everyone in this community is focusing on making this game as best as it can be and expanding on the experiences that we've already had.
Oh boy.
Was mich an Battlefield begeistert, ist die
My
schiere
fucking wall
Bandbreite an
run
Dingen,
is
die ich in
broken
diesem
as
Spiel tun
well.
kann.
Player versus tank
Great.
versus plane versus environment. My most memorable moments is what I do with my community. A 64-man army that just does massive, crazy things.
I have made so many amazing friends who have become
Something to do
more
with
like
the first
family.
time.
It's something that brought a whole lot of people together. We'll squad up and go and tear it up.
Boom! Got it? Oh, I killed them all! I killed them all!
So, I don't understand where they're going for this. Are they just advertising Battlefield 1 more?
I guess. Although they already have like too many people playing it.
I'll never be able to do that again
Wait,
in my
what?
life.
Was it?
I'll never be able to do that again in my life.
Was
Never
that
ever. That's it. That's as
fucking
good as it gets.
shark?
I should just stop playing.
Yeah, Megalodon.
Well, they added the Megalodon now in a Battlefield 1 as well.
He just
Maybe.
disabled a moving truck with a grenade while jumping off a horse. Incredible. We love these only in Battlefield moments, and we want even more of them. So we're bringing more ways for you to play. First, Night Maps debut this summer. In Neville Nights and Prise de Terreur, you'll
What
need
an
to
amazing
practice
feature.
as you fight through the night in a massive network of trenches. Second, I'm excited to announce a major revolution in
Those
Battlefield 1.
aren't in game.
We're bringing epic battles to the eastern front of World War
Screenshots.
I. In the Name of the Tsar expands
They
Battlefield
are
1 to the
edited.
blistering winter in the east.
Yep.
This
To the max.
is the biggest front of World War I. And with it, we're bringing you 6 new maps.
If it was the biggest front of World War 1, why have they waited to include it as downloadable content
New vehicles
in their game about World War 1?
expand your arsenal and the iconic Women's
Fuck knows.
Battalion of Death.
Money, money, money.
Finally, we're introducing a richer gameplay experience in both progression and operations mode. By bringing deeper player progression through all new assignments, the ability
still love
to tailor
their
your playstyle with
character
specializations,
design.
and new multi-battle experiences woven through the fan-favorite
Pretty
game
good.
mode, operations. All of this coming in September as part of In the Name of the Tsar. And for the next 3 days, the Lupkow Pass map from In the Name of the Tsar is right here at EA Play. For those of you tuning in, you'll get a glimpse of it from these guys when they share it on their channels very soon. So there you have it, 8 new maps in total, opening up the largest front in World War I with new ways to play. There's never been a better time to be part of the Battlefield community. Now enough of me. let's give you a first look at In the Name of the Tsar. A revolution is coming.
Their audio mixing is horrible. I'm constantly having to turn things up and down.
Услышишь гром и вспомнишь обо мне.
Don't say they've shoehorned women into Battlefield 1.
Твердо алый.
They have, haven't
А
they?
сердце
Yeah, they already said they had.
как тогда.
It's hard chasing them with the fucking volume.
В огне.
Hi everyone. I have the privilege of leading our global development.
I still like their
6,000 of the most
cinematics,
creative
yeah.
people
Pretty
making
good.
truly amazing
Yeah.
experiences, including Battlefield 1. Now this summer is going to be huge. So much new content, so much more to play, and so many new ways to play. And there's one more thing we'll bring to Battlefield. Later this year, we're going to give you a new competitive Battlefield experience. We've heard you. You want a smaller, tighter experience focused on team play. You want all-out war built for competition, and you want it accessible to players and to viewers. And it's coming. I can't wait to share more with you guys at Gamescom in August. Now, competition is at the center.
So that was just an announcement of
We've always
announcement.
thought
That's
about it a
nice.
little differently. We believe in making stars of all our players.
10 out of 10.
Let me tell you something
Yep.
really cool. Last month, I was watching an amazing competitor, Shells. He made it to the FUT Championship finals in Berlin.
The FUT Championship
6 months
finals?
ago,
Jesus,
this guy was
man.
unknown. Now he's a worldwide star. And he'll be competing with the best at the
What?
FIFA Interactive World Cup final in August. Now, we want to find more stars, so we're doubling down in competition in ways only EA can. This fall, we're launching the largest FIFA championship ever, with many ways to compete. The best FUT players will compete in the FIFA.
He's saying fuck, isn't he?
Cups. And in our official Football League competitions, you can represent your favorite real-world team.
Oh my god, I swear to god, someone better make a compilation at the end of all this, where it
We'll
just
have
takes
much
the
more
amount
to
of
share,
times that he
including
says
our
foot.
Madden plans later this
Yeah,
summer.
right?
As developers, your passion is what fuels us. Your stories inspire us, and competition like nothing else brings them to life.
If anything happens in this tournament, at least he has that.
This is my first time.
My first time.
This is my first time competing.
I just thought maybe this is
Sport
something I could do.
games.
Yeah.
I
I
don't
want to beat them just like they want to beat me.
I just don't understand how
It's
people
for the
become
general
underdog.
audience.
Yeah, for the
This is the highest normies.
normie faggots.
Game normies, yeah. Where are you watching Day 3, by the way?
I don't know where you guys watching it. I'm watching it on YouTube and streaming it out to my channel, but there's 20-second delay if you watch it via my channel.
I'm watching on Twitch, just
watching it via their site, which is linked to their YouTube.
Yeah.
Look at this normie fag shit. Fucking hell. Those people who play this.
We're about to crown a new king.
Oh my god. Did they just use the line, this is what competitive gaming is all about?
Yep.
Fuckers.
And then people wonder why something like this exists, like, oh, the other kids with the bump. Yeah. Better run, outrun again. Boy, oh boy.
This could be you guys. This could be you.
Wait, what?
That's what they said in the stream, man.
I told you EA stream would be cringe as fuck.
Yeah, I also predicted the same thing. I'm just looking forward to some of the Battlefront and kind of things, but I understand that the sports is a necessary evil that they have to show because it's a big part of their business.
show up to my show if you've got no. Loud at you, he's a hater. I don't want no bad.
I wonder what Kojima will do on the E3.
Say again?
Shit on the floor.
I wonder what Kojima will do.
He's just going to talk about
yeah, he's not.
Metal Gear Solid movie.
He's not showing Death Stranding or anything this time.
I read that somewhere, but I just wonder.
Yeah, but no, he's usually quite to his word when he says he's not doing anything. He won't do it. He's sneaky, but he's not a liar.
What is this generic music that they're playing for FIFA?
Don't know, I think they're just trying to copyright ID the stream. Energy.
Energy. He's saying energy, but I keep mishearing him thinking he says edgy. Men in Blazer.
I think I will just wait for the Microsoft conference.
Well, I've posted the schedule of what conferences we'll be watching and streaming together. It's in the main chat.
Yep, this whole thing that they're doing.
It's tomorrow or what?
No, it's today.
When?
23. Wait, I'm gonna post a different thing.
At 11?
Yeah, European time.
Oh, wait. 11 for you, 10 for us. Huh.
Wait, what?
I'll be back in a second.
That is true.
That can't be right. Yeah, that's Monday at 11.
Will Ferrell to come talk to us about the 5th best sport in the world.
Oh, we've tricked them all, Davo.
Yeah.
And the common thread for us is always football and FIFA. And when I speak to players around the world, they
But it's not 11 either. It's supposed to be 10 for me. Yeah, it says 10. Okay, good. You got me scared then.
It's all melding together. Rog, look at this. Look at how the world's game comes to life in FIFA 18. Player personality that differentiates even the talls from the smalls.
They've even perfected the inimitable run style of Raheem Sterling and developed with detail Anton Griezmann's technical ability to suavely fly past all defenders.
It really does look like the same game that they've been showing off for the past couple of years to me, but that's because I'm not well versed in soccer games.
Massive, Rog. They've now got the ideal athlete helping to develop the game. Is there anyone better and more genetically sound than Cristiano Ronaldo? Could you get anyone better than that?
That man doesn't have a six-pack. He's
wow, so intense motion capturing.
Sports know the only way to make Cristiano look better is to jam him in spandex.
I could buy myself a Killing Floor 2. Is it any fun?
He's done it all.
Yeah.
Back-to-back champion of Europe. The La Liga title.
Like turkeys for 10
literally
euros.
every trophy. Most impressive from our perspective.
Well, they're so far living up to the cringe title.
Hair, Roger. But as huge as Ronaldo has been this past year, there's one story bigger than them all.
Oh, yeah. Peter Moore becoming CEO at Liverpool. Good luck with that one, mate.
Yeah, no, Rog. No, Rog. The biggest story in football is, of course, Alex Hunter. The new hero of the virtual pitch and the star of The Journey. Alex would go on to score more than 360 million goals in his first season.
Wow. That one's true, and so is this one. Whenever our good old English national team take the field over the past year, the single name most tweeted, even
failed
more
to
than
load
Sir Harry
HLOD,
Kane.
HLOD, HLOD.
We could have used him today, Rog.
We could have won it all.
Yeah.
Talking about winning it all, though, what a storybook year Alex Hunter's had.
Yeah.
Winning the FA Cup, just
What?
18 years old, barely passed his bar mitzvah.
He didn't put anything in the folder of the HLODs.
My entire life.
That is true. It was quite the
true.
start to a
It's
truly
empty.
amazing
What he said, he
journey.
built it,
But the life of
everything,
every
but now it
footballer is
says
journey.
failed.
Feels
I don't
like
know.
I went away to get some food and they're still having these old...
Yeah, they're still talking really cringily about FIFA, which I don't care about. FIFA's FIFA, you know. I don't play it, but I understand there's a lot of choice. It does. But these guys are just so boring.
I wish there was a command, like exclamation mark skip, where you could skip past all this cringy shit.
For Hunter.
Everyone's
Yeah.
hunting Hunter.
Alex Hunter has been talked about.
I think all this Alex Hunter talk, I think that's just paper talk, if I'm honest.
Sehen wir Alex Hunter bald in der Bundesliga?
Seine Spielweise ist atemberaubend.
Alex Hunter is a global talent, a huge talent. He needs the right club and the right manager. Any club will be lucky to have him.
Alex Hunter is in the media every day and it's getting annoying to be fair.
Oh, so irritating.
What kind of club would let Alex Hunter go?
I'm not really sure that a move was the right thing for him.
J'espère qu'il n'y aura rien machin. But this guy's getting too big for his boots, blood.
Alexander is a great player. He's a beast. Yeah, she is.
He's very quick.
Got skill.
Amazing skills.
Hunter è un attaccante fenomenale.
Hopefully he's got good people around him.
Hunter's bombed his bridge. He has to look after himself. Go! Go!
I would move.
Rumors have got to stop.
Don't go, Alex.
Alex Hunter, you really are wasting time.
Will Alex Hunter stay or go?
Are you sure this is what
risky. Not about the tour of the US.
What does your heart tell you?
And now it says unbuilt. What the? This engine. This fucking engine.
Oh, I don't think that guy was facing the right way.
Thank you for having me, EA. If you guys don't know who I am, my name is Jesse Wellens, and I am a YouTube creator. So I am here to talk about Need for Speed Payback. If you guys didn't know, Need for Speed Payback,
Isn't this Jesse guy one of the bullshit vloggers who shouldn't really be doing any of this shit?
But,
yeah, well, he's not that good at presenting by the looks of things.
I'm a YouTube creator.
Yeah.
Need for Speed Payback, it's coming out. I got my
It's
boy
fuck-
Marcus, executive producer here. He is the producer of the game. Thank you, Nick, for having me.
Hey man, thanks Jesse.
Oh god, this is getting cringier.
About Need for Speed Payback here. I'll definitely show it. In Payback, you are on a revenge mission to take down the House. House is a cartel that rules the city's casinos, criminals, and cops, and that is we're delivering a brand new experience with wild heist missions, intense cop pursuits, grueling car battles, and jaw-dropping action moments. No longer is this just
This is cringy. It hurts.
across the finish line. We are putting you behind the wheel of an action-driving fantasy.
So Need for Speed has been around for a long time. There's been a lot of new things coming to the game, and a lot of old things that people are familiar with the franchise.
Exactly. You know, we're putting a new narrative into the game.
Why the fuck have I seen this YouTube guy from?
Tyler, Jess, and Matt.
Don't know.
All bring
I
their
can't remember his name, but I've seen him.
I think he makes like prank videos with
Yeah,
his
yeah.
girlfriend.
I think he makes prank videos.
World ever made for Need for Speed game. There's a lot of
Is he not one of those retarded channels like Prank vs. Prank or Prank Invasion?
Yeah, it was the first one, I think.
Prank vs. Prank.
Yeah.
I see.
Introducing something on top of that, something we call derelicts, which
Yeah,
are
it is.
abandoned classic
It is.
cars that you transform
Nice
from
one.
scrap to stock to super.
Yeah, and then he makes videos on his extra channel BF versus GF.
AR-12.
I
Looks
see.
like he's customizing a classic Beetle. He's going to be doing a lot more of this customization and gameplay.
My homie
at
Nick,
1:30 on
I
the
swear to
stream if you
God.
wanna come back. But enough talking about it. I'm trying to see it.
Yeah, you know, we're absolutely very excited to show you the first
Yeah,
one
I
of the
know.
blockbusters from Need for Speed Payback called the Highway Heist that shows that intense action driving experience. So let's turn around and take a look.
I don't want to watch any more of this. This is fucking atrocious.
Hey, you gotta do it. You gotta pay respects to the millions of dollars they put into this.
Yeah, well, there's millions of dollars down the fucking drain.
Thank you, fucking retard. Oh, thank you very much.
And I'll take care of the rest.
Millions of dollars down the drain by hiring the wrong fucking people.
I've been keeping my eye on this new Speed though. I kind of fell out with the love of the series, but this one looks promising, I guess.
If it
Yeah, the
has
last one looked promising.
nothing
Look how
to
that
do
went.
with police again. Fucking hell, I hate all those. Fucking
Yeah, but this one's like kind of mixing it up with Burnout with the crashes and takedowns and stuff.
Okay, I got myself some Killing Floor 2.
Nice, get it installed, my friend.
Yes.
I still need to play RER2.
Damn it.
What the hell? This guy's out of his mind.
There's something much
Oh my god, so bad that's the scene.
Forget the tunnel. We get him before
This is just like one of my Fast and Furious movies.
Yeah, right.
Where's Vin Diesel?
Yeah.
We can't afford him, so let's use our old Need for Speed license instead.
Slow motion drifts and explosions. This really isn't a fucking Fast and Furious movie.
Yeah, right?
I swear to God, where's the tanks though? Where's the bullshit stuff?
Probably coming.
Did he just fucking wipe someone out because they booped his tail end?
Mm-hmm. It's dangerous to bump someone's tail end.
Fucking stupid. I've just been let down incredibly. I was hoping they'd display their strongest stuff first, but apparently not. Because then it'd be acceptable if like they had like shit presenters like Jesse and whatnot on. Because then it'd be like, alright, they've shown their best, they've got nothing else to show. And now it's just intentionally holding a lot with shit content.
Well, Mark said Burnout called they want their gameplay back. I couldn't agree more.
Yeah. Why the fuck? Oh my god, this is like fucking Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
It's a woman jumping from fucking cars onto a fucking
Other
truck.
car.
Yeah, well, yeah, truck.
I got this.
That's what I'm talking about.
Drives out of the back of the truck in a fucking car.
Yeah.
Nice.
What was even the point of getting in that truck if you were just going to break out again?
Because they wanted the car that was inside. Yeah.
So we the bad guys.
Yep. Oh, there's a police helicopter.
Yeah.
I can assure you that plays as well as it
No,
looks.
the thing is though, the angle that our police helicopter was coming in at would have fucking crashed.
Mm-hmm.
It would have fucking crashed. Like, what the fuck?
Independent studios.
Oh, they're pushing an indie initiative once more.
Gorgeous, innovative, and memorable to the world. We are partnering with game creators through the process from development.
Are they doing their whole, oh yeah, we'll fucking
But
thingy your indie games?
It's also about funding, about offering a level of security.
What was it called again?
These games go back to
EA
the
Originals.
developers.
No, I'm pretty sure it had a name before that.
Oh yeah, it was always EA Originals.
I can tell
Was
you
it?
we received
Yeah.
hundreds of pitches, many of them brilliant, and as a result, we now have several new titles in development. Today, I want to introduce you to our next EA Originals title, one that I've been very close to from the beginning. This game tells a story in an entirely new way. Now, a few years ago, I played the indie hit, Brothers, A Tale of Two Sons with my oldest daughter. I loved how different the game felt. The mechanics and storytelling were
Mark says, this guy's thumb fist makes me not trust him. It's almost politician-like.
So I decided
Indeed.
to contact the game's creator, Joseph Fares. When we met, we instantly realized we shared
The
same
guys who made
passion for
Brothers make a
games
new
and how to
game.
bring new experiences to players. I also found out that he was building a new studio called Hazelight. Now, we're thrilled to be working with Joseph to bring his new project to all of you. What started out as a wild idea on paper has now turned into a groundbreaking, one-of-a-kind game called A Way Out. Take a look.
I'm hoping this is avant-garde.
What's your plan?
A way out.
Stay the hell away from me, okay?
Fucking.
I'm sure you have good reasons to bust out of here, but I need to get out of here too. Yeah? Not my problem.
What?
Prison break?
Yeah, that's.
It's pitch black. We need a light.
Screw it. I'll go first. Oh, crap!
You okay? You have a problem?
Yeah, I got a problem with you.
I love you, buddy.
Vincent, what are you doing here?
She's my daughter, too.
The story looks fucking lame as fuck. Like, some of this dialogue's just been like, what the fuck?
I was gonna say, it's a drastic shift from like, you know, Brothers of Tales of Two Sons to this kind of shit, like what? I reckon EA basically forced them into this kind of trade deal.
I don't know, it could be a promising game. Looks like the stream just crashed.
Not for me.
Don't worry, it's back.
Hey, my
Joseph
name is
just went
Joseph
off on the stage.
and I'm the writer-director of A Way Out.
Joseph, whatever.
I'm so excited to be
Your
here.
faces look kind of strange though.
So,
They look like they were fucking generated in Mixamo. All of
yeah,
this
that's what I
stuff.
want to say.
Hey everyone, it's Joe from True Bones.
Hey everyone, it's
I
Joe
steal
from
animations from Mixamo and selling them on my website.
Because we have the full creative freedom and trust from EA to deliver the game we truly believe in.
He looks like the guy from the game.
Yeah, I know, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
The idea for A Way Out came to me when me and a friend trying to find a co-op game that wasn't just a drop-in, drop-out experience. I wanted to play a game where the characters had unique personalities and goals. A game where me and a friend can embark on an emotional journey together. And this is exactly what A Way Out is. The game is designed for split-screen co-op only, and I mean only. So you will be able to play it online, but to get the full experience...
Not even online co-op?
We want you and your friend to play it in your couch.
Mark said him and his friend should just go out together.
Yeah, couch tonight, right? Action. Finally, yeah. And what was I going to say? Yeah, let me tell you. Okay, wait, it's coming to me. Come on. Gameplay-wise, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be huge.
Oh my god.
You're going to be able to play everything. I mean, not everything, but a lot of stuff. They're going to be
He gets what he's trying to fucking say.
Driving, action. Also, you won't get tired of this game. I'm telling you. So, but let me tell you this. After you finish playing a Way Out, I will tell you, you will play a co-op game like never before. I know, I mean, I can guarantee that. I know I sound very cocky, but I can't help it because it's true. I'm so pumped up, it's crazy. You don't know, I live, breathe this game. I'm telling you, it's like, it's gonna kick ass. It's gonna kick ass. So right now, I will show you a gameplay video that's gonna show you just a small part of the game, but still, you're gonna get blown away. And I also wanna say that I'm so proud and happy to be part of this industry. It's crazy how fun it is to be here and do these games. It's so much fun. And also, one last thing. I wanna say hello to my Hazelight team watching live from Sweden. Thank you, goodbye, hop shaky, boom, come on.
Let's have a look at some gameplay then, my friends.
A Way Out is a story-driven co-op game. It is designed, played, and
Random Mojo says, "Hi Kitatus, where's Matt?" I don't know where Matt is. I think he might be busy at the minute. He did recently have a job, if I recall correctly, so he might be busy doing that. He will hopefully be joining us for some of the conferences this time around, though, because it's, you know, it's not missing a hole without him.
But Harvey killed someone very close to me. With or without you, I'm going after him.
Let me show you some of the scenarios in the game. On the right
What's
side,
wrong
you
with
see
his
Leo
nose?
was already in prison.
Mm.
On the left, you see Vincent, who just arrived. Now if you look to the right again, you can see that Leo can be controlled, while Vincent is in a cutscene. Here's another
Drop
one.
the soap.
Vincent and Leo are now in the laundry room. Your goal
It does have massive Shawshank Redemption
You
vibes,
can approach
which
the
I like.
scenario in different ways. Either get the cart with Vincent.
No, I got a good pack right here. I think it's got your name on it. It's broken. I don't know.
Or with Leo.
Get over here, you idiot! Yeah, but I think those two guys are just about to fight. What the? What? Who's him?
In A Way Out, you will experience something new all the time. Everything you do in the game is unique for that scene. We want you and your friend to be focused and engaged throughout the entire story. But let me tell you, this is just the beginning of what you will be experiencing in A Way Out.
Get him!
Mark says, this is the whitest US prison I've ever seen. Maybe they wanted to say the stereotype for the Foxy Brown chick in the trailer. Yeah, no, I noticed that too. I picked up on that. I don't know, it looks interesting, but story-wise it looks weak as fuck.
I know, me again. Thank you, Joseph. That game is absolutely stunning, and I can't wait for you guys to get your hands on it. Now let's switch gears for just a minute. It's great to be here showing you the games you'll play this year. But at the same time, we are inspired to look farther ahead. Creative ideas combined with new technologies become an unstoppable force. We have teams today taking technologies that are changing the world and using them to change the way we play. These are the futurists, the incubators, our talented artists, designers, and engineers within our studios, our Frostbite team, our digital platform team, and a new research division called Seed. What motivates me every day is the responsibility we have to push our industry forward. That's one reason we created this new division. Seed is a small, stealthy team that I work with on a daily basis, exploring some of our most visionary concepts, like deep learning or neural networks.
Alright, this is fucking cool.
Creating a world for you to define.
Hats off to them for talking about this.
Share as you wish.
What, Seed?
Or virtual
Talking about R&D and about how important it is to success.
So instead of one main character shared by millions, we can have millions of main characters shaped by you. That's just the beginning of how we can blur reality and the digital world. Go anywhere, share your discoveries, be anyone. The games become yours. Now, what we know today is that interactive entertainment will change more in the next 5 years than it has in the last 45. Together, we are building that future, one that disrupts, empowers, and is full of play. And to do that, we also need innovative new platform technology. So when we were thrilled when we got our first project, Scorpio dev kits from Microsoft. 6 teraflops and true 4K graphical fidelity. Now these Madden NFL 18 visuals are just a taste of what can be accomplished combining Frostbite with Project Scorpio. And already we are creating the most detailed, high-resolution environments you've ever seen on a console. Madden looks
Didn't realise Microsoft paid for a spot of Scorpio during the EA's press conference.
Are just the beginning. The game has to feel amazing as well. Project Scorpio is a powerful platform and it's coming at the right time. Now, I have one more thing before I go. New IP is one of the purest forms of innovation in our industry. A brand new idea combined with the latest tech and a vision for something extraordinary.
Beyond Good and Evil 2, please.
It said new IP, man.
Dangerous.
Shut up.
Unexpected. So this is just the first tease that we're showing you today. Then
Beyond Good and Evil 2.
So
this is what he's described.
He said a fucking new IP.
I don't care. Give me more Beyond Good and Evil, goddammit.
The first glimpse of our brand new IP from BioWare.
BioWare's new IP. What's it called? Facial animation, the video game?
It's Project Dylan. That's what said at least.
Horizon Zero Dylan.
Horizon Zero Dylan.
It protects us from what lies beyond.
Capcom just secured the Monster Hunter World trademark.
Live with the choices you make.
Secure Broken Horizon.
Change them.
Anthem. What a shit name. What is up with these fucking new IPs and their names, man?
Full gameplay reveal at the Xbox E3 brief.
So yeah, they must have paid a good penny for that.
Hey everybody, I'm Sean O'Brien, and I'm here today to share the latest about NBA Live 18 with you. But
Kuba.
instead of talking about it,
Yeah.
I'd like
Kuba
to
match.
What makes the new level? How much percent is it on?
Now we're gonna go outside to a hands-on station out in FanFest. So you
I
can
don't
check
know,
out
I
some
will
of those
finish it, then I can send you a video
we're
of
gonna
it
come
or
back in
something.
here and give you more details about
Yeah,
how NBA
probably
Live
not a
18
video
introduces
because
an
I
entirely
think
new
your
way to play a
computer
basketball
can
game. We call it the One.
achieve that.
Gibbs, Connor, over to you.
Bando, we're looking at NBA here. Do you mind?
Nah, fuck that.
I want to see everyone on social use that
Fuck that.
NBA play. Tell me what games you're excited to see. I am telling you right now, I am excited to see a first look at
Gibson.
NBA Live 18, and no one better
Oh,
in
no.
the business
Gibbons.
than my guy right here, creative director Connor.
Gibbons.
Connor, let's take first look. NBA Live
Is it
18.
true bones?
I'm super excited
No.
Is he retarded like him?
NBA Live.
Dude, don't.
Look at a replay we just
Don't while I'm
see
streaming.
playing.
I can't comment.
LeBron, he's controlling KD. Let's take a look.
Get all these angles in here. I want to see the sweat.
All right. So what we're looking at here is I'm using my right stick dribble control. I'm performing any combination of moves
Mate,
I want.
I don't need a fucking right stick to
Now I'm
dribble.
trying to attack the basket. But KD or Q cuts me
You
off.
only need
with
a
the
left
flick of his
stick,
left
my boy.
stick, and then I try to go back at him again. This time I'm going to go middle. But Q's late. He doesn't hit his left stick. He misses a timing window. And now I have an open lane to the hoop.
I don't know what's wrong with
So we
this
see
fucking
Zaza
engine.
coming over.
Tell me he finishes strong.
He does
Tell me he
finish
finishes strong.
I use my right stick to finish with the
If
left
you
hand.
build LODs, you should save it somewhere. Isn't that so?
Maybe, I don't know.
And there we have it. LeBron's looking like LeBron.
Because he creates a folder called
I don't know.
LOD.
I'm thinking maybe. But we'll have to look after my stream. I'll dive in and see if we can help.
Hello, Mr.
Thanks, fellas.
Alexander.
Thank
Good
you.
morning.
We're excited for all of you to get your hands on NBA Live 18. And everyone will have an opportunity to do so
Right.
through a free demo coming in August. Now this demo will give everyone the chance to start the one.
We heard it.
introduced to this
We
new
can hear you,
basketball
JBX,
world.
very quietly.
Jumpstart your own legacy through solo, co-op, and multiplayer experiences,
Oh,
and carry
phone.
all of your progress over to
Yeah,
the full
we
game.
can hear it's like you're
Now let's
scratching
take
your
a look at the
microphone
one.
or something, but it's very quiet. Yeah, we heard that.
NBA Live 18 is a whole new way to pursue your
Yeah,
legacy.
we heard that.
Centered on you, your journey is
You
defined
just
by the
woke
choices
up.
you make.
No, he's
Welcome to
read
the
chat.
One. The One unleashes the freedom to play how and with whom you want. Here, the respect you earn on the streets matters just as much as the rings you earn in the league. Rise through the ranks in the league, an authentic NBA experience where you dominate the hardwood on your way to winning championships. But the new NBA Live goes beyond the league, taking you into the streets, where the rules and how you earn respect.
The animation system in this game looks nice, but I think that's about
To
it.
take down NBA legends at historic courts like Venice Beach. Throughout your journey, your on-court
Yeah,
performance
the
leads to
Frostbite
increased
engine
skills
handles
and new
animations
gear
pretty good.
as your hype builds in both the streets and the league, from Venice to Rucker Park and everywhere in between. Join the community with 5-on-5 pickup games at iconic, real-world courts. Hit the Drew League and continue to build your legacy in the Pro-Am Tour. Earn the right to go head-to-head with the very best and show off your signature style. From East Coast to West Coast, from the streets to the league, everything you do matters. Your legacy is defined by you and how you choose to play. This is your world. It's time for you to be the one.
Again, I don't care for sports games, but I appreciate there's a big audience for them. You know what I'm saying?
Don't say fucking NBA is gonna have a campaign too.
Yeah, they just said that.
They did? Ah. Why?
Suck until they have an esports version of
An esports version?
it. Yeah, esports is bigger than sports right now. You know that, right?
Yeah, yeah. We were talking about the other night.
Until those guys have an esports version of NBA basketball.
Thanks, guys.
Well, no, they're trying to
And
push
thanks
their
to
EA
all of the
tournament
teams
system
here
thing that
sharing
they've made
games today.
themselves, and
And
it's like
especially
not
I know.
working out.
Well, yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
so it can be a closed esports system that they can monitor and tweak.
Yeah.
Now we got a massive finale
Which
coming
is
up here in just
is
a
great if
30
this was
minutes
like
of pure
2010.
unadulterated Star Wars. But
Yeah, it was Andrew Wilson who went up and was like, we got esports, but we're making it ourselves.
Yeah. Welcome to the club last decade.
Yeah.
Welcome to EA.
Yeah, exactly.
We partner with 3 outstanding
Last year's business practices today.
And anti-bullying organizations, the Pacer Center and Ditch the Label.
Hey, you know what happens when you fail at EA, right?
No.
What, you get fired?
No, you go work for Unity.
We donated $1 million to 3 great organizations in support of building a more inclusive world. And here's
National Bullet War.
all of you, our millions of
Talking about them being charitable.
support of inclusion. You came out in play in 9
Well, you gotta talk about yourself being charitable.
And by coming
Yeah,
together,
right.
you're showing the world what a positive force that games can be. And to thank you for that, we're opening ways for you to play a bunch of great games for free.
That's not how it
Started
works.
today
Even
for
Carter
the
was
rest
just
of the
like,
week,
nope.
Origin Access, as well as the Vault and EA Access, are free. For PlayStation 4 players, we'll also have a bunch of free trials running all week. We're talking FIFA, Madden, PvZ Garden
Oh, that's gonna
Warfare
suck.
2, Star Wars Battlefront, and much more. So jump in, bring your friends, have fun with
You
some great
cooking?
games this week while you're getting ready
Mark
and
says,
excited
"Fuck
for
yeah."
what's to come. Now, without further ado, we bring you Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Been waiting for Origins on PS4. Yeah, but it's not really Origins on PS4, was it? It was just Trials.
Yeah, I can't sit through any more of this.
Why? They're showing off Battlefront 2.
I'll watch it afterwards. Two.
Well, this is the end of it now.
Yeah, well, they're you know, 45, 47 minutes late.
Hmm.
Because they should have just walked up. Yeah, this is this, this is it. We're done.
No, they gotta make it cringy first.
Not getting fucking Jesse from Prank vs. Prank up on there, like, yo, dude, we got Need for Speed.
Hello.
Like, okay.
I'm Janina Gavankar,
They're all that way though.
and I play Commander Iden Versio,
They're all
leader
cringeworthy.
of the Inferno
Marketing,
Squad, in
woohoo.
Star Wars
Let's-
Battlefront.
You should see it. You should go to one of those in person.
Yeah, right.
I think it's cringeworthy watching it. You should go there and see all the nerds around
for
it.
in-depth cinema caliber story in games.
Yeah, I don't have the money to be out. No, no.
It's like the tweet heard around the world. It spoke for all of us. When can we play a Star Wars story? We don't want to just relive the movies. We've watched them a million times. What we want to do is have a new and authentic, untold story. A story that delivers new perspectives and enables us to play as some of our favorite Star Wars characters while
Traitor.
also introducing new ones. And just like Rogue One
Pizza?
tells an essential
traitor.
Star Wars story ahead of
Who's
its
a traitor?
Star Wars Battlefront 2 will
It's
tell
a
new
meme
Star
from
Wars
Star
story
Wars.
that helps bridge
Oh.
the gap between Return of the Jedi and The Force Awakens.
So it's gonna be canon then, I assume.
But EA didn't just stop there. We loved the previous Battlefront of 2015, but we wanted more. Star Wars Battlefront 2 is much bigger than the previous title, with more than 3 times the content of the first game.
That's not saying much.
Now, I'm all about that.
I loved the first Battlefront game, but there's hardly any content in it, so 3 times that content isn't that
I'm
much.
gonna be cuddling up with someone
3 times 0 is 0.
Yeah, right.
In multiplayer, there are more heroes, more vehicles, more planets. I've been to some of them.
Mark said 3 times 0 is 0, yep.
Starfighter assault and
Jovi
deeper
XP to it.
progression and customization, as well as content from across
I'm
all
listening. I'm
eras.
not watching.
But as we know, Star Wars is not just some checklist of great features. How does Battlefront 2 play? The team at DICE in Stockholm has some of the most talented multiplayer designers in the world, and they've been working with the EA Game Changers to make sure Star Wars Battlefront 2 has the multiplayer we're all looking for. These Game Changers, they basically get like tapped on the shoulder because they're the best Battlefront players in the world, and then they get secretly flown out to Stockholm, As long as they provide valuable feedback, they get an early look at the game. Sounds like an awesome program, and if I didn't suck at multiplayer, maybe I'd get an invite. It's true. So, let's hear more from them about their time at DICE.
After the release of Star Wars Battlefront 1, the community thought there should have been more. And the good news is this, the developers have been listening.
I'm really excited to let the game changers get their hands on the game.
This is going to stay, right? Sorry? The clean UI look is going to stay?
There's still time to change something if it's not working. Oh my god. My first impression with the game is...
Mark said, let's hear from these sponsored opinions. Yep.
We've got a whole bunch of new features.
Oh, what are they saying? They're trying to sell you on how their sponsors are so right.
Yeah, they're talking about people that they've flown out that were best at Star Wars Battlefront, giving them a sneak peek at Battlefront 2 and taking their feedback on board, and now they're just letting us know how amazing Battlefront 2 is.
Oh yeah, because you know they listen to the community and it's so much more better.
The gunplay.
Look at how awesome we are.
Completely been redone.
Yeah, right.
Again, you have to tell people your charity, you're doing it wrong.
Skill gap in it.
Yeah.
It feels a lot better and go, oh, okay, this gun feels kind of more real, less floaty.
Which is your favorite hero so far? We're introducing a system called Battle Points, which will allow you to become not only heroes, but other things on the battlefield.
As you're helping your team play the objective, you gain these points.
There's such a plethora of things to spend it on, vehicles, or even coming in as a hero.
And the coolest thing, I think, is a level of customization, not just from a weapon standpoint, but the actual character's own abilities.
Collaborating with the game changers is always a really great working environment when you're trying to figure things out.
I mean, the game looks fun.
Giving key feedback to make it a better experience for everybody.
The whole 3 seconds we've seen
The
of
first
it.
one wasn't too bad.
Yeah, no, I was saying earlier, I really enjoyed the first one. So, it's just was missing content.
Yeah, exactly to your point. Like, to be honest, there wasn't really much to do.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
And now, on behalf of the
I mean, I will give it props on what it was for what it is, but I feel it was overpriced.
Yeah, definitely for what you got.
What it is. You know, but you know, Star Wars and whatever.
Show me what you got.
Not a lot of content, that's what.
Oh, so this is what Criterion were working on.
Sector is clear. Not clear, not clear.
Oh, there we go. That would say something. Oh shit.
Yeah, this... I don't like the fact that they just showed us a pre-rendered trailer. They're trying to pass it off as gameplay. But...
maybe they hired Ali Reza.
It looks good though. You know, pre-renderedness aside. Space battles is always good.
Have they added space
That's why.
battles?
That's what
That's
they
why
were.
when you have these announcement shows, I mean, obviously it's better to be there, of course, always, but I don't even really pay attention to these because unless you walk the floor and see the bullshit they're trying to sell after the fact, 9 times out of 10, it's all bullshit.
Yeah, true.
I mean, you know how it works. You got to cheat your ass off in games. It's what they do for these shows, too.
Mm-hmm.
Yoda, Darth Maul, Wookiees, Kylo Ren versus Rey. I watched that thing like 20 times back with my mom before it started. My mom's here, yes, it's a big day for me, I'm sorry. So... Okay, So we have even more exciting things for you. In just a moment, YouTube personality
Hopefully the
iJustine,
fire alarm doesn't go off.
shoutcaster Alex Goldenboy Mendez, and DICE developer Paul Kesslin will
That would
showcase Assault on Theed, the world premiere of Star Wars Battlefront 2's multiplayer. Yep. We've got 39 game changers ready to go, head-to-head in a 20 versus 20 match, battle on Theed, and I'm gonna take the 40th slot. We'll see. Okay, but you're not gonna want to miss this because, like, maybe you've seen some teasers, but this is the real thing, okay? All the bells and whistles, all the newness. But before we take you there, another big Star Wars Battlefront fan has some exciting news.
Hi guys, it's John Boyega here. Thought I wasn't gonna turn up. Yes, I was. But I'm sorry I can't be there with you because I'm doing a play in London. But I do have some great news. Obviously, you know I'm a massive fan of Star Wars Battlefront 1. And now we're going into the next chapter with Star Wars Battlefront 2. And I'm very, very excited to share this news with you. We've seen Yoda, we've seen Luke, we've seen all the other characters, but where's Finn? Finn will definitely be a part of Star Wars Battlefront 2 alongside with Captain Phasma as part of the first season of free content. And there's more. On top of that, we also get to play on the new planet Krayt that you saw on the Last Jedi teaser trailer in April. So this is going to be an exciting time. I'm going to be playing. If you see Finn running around whooping some ass, it's me. So I'm getting ready, getting set for you guys to play with me on Star Wars Battlefront 2. And I'm excited.
Thing happens.
Let's play.
Wait, so their big special announcement was the fact that they're locking off characters as DLC. What?
Really?
Yeah, they were just like, the guy that plays Finn was just like, I bet you're wondering where Finn was. He'd be in the first part of the Season Pass DLC.
Oh my god. That's how they finally figured it out. They finally figured out that fans want to play their favorite characters and they will absolutely pay for them. Rip every consumer.
So, the first season, inspired by Star Wars The Last Jedi, is only the beginning of the additional content coming to this game.
This could turn into things like, did they do it in Diablo where they were charging for like dyes and shit?
Everyone who owns Star Wars Battlefront 2.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so.
There was some game where they started charging people like $1 or $2 to change the color of their clothes, and people were like, "What the living fuck?"
Early access to multiplayer beta and
don't remember.
Yoda's epic lightsaber mastery star card.
Might have been Lotro. I'm trying to remember which one of these fuckers did it.
New essential Star Wars story. Multiplayer across all 3 Star Wars eras. Space battles. Split screen co-op.
Yeah, that is not positive
free
for any
content
consumer
that
anyway.
will keep us playing together for years to come. Yes, right? Yes. Yes.
Mark says there hasn't been a story about any Star Wars planet called Theed. Seems odd that they didn't use something in the lore. Well, they just said themselves that they're establishing their own story in the canon. In between Return of the Jedi, so they'll just make up planets. They'll fart one out and say this is canon now.
Yeah, the EU is completely gone.
Yeah.
They will only, the only thing that exists at the EU is what they say exists at the EU.
Battlefront 2's multiplayer.
Thanks so much. Hey guys, welcome to the world premiere of Star Wars.
Which unfortunately the midichlorians are not in the EU.
Assault on Theed. We're ready to show you guys the live gameplay for the first time. I'm your host, iJustine, and with me here today, we've got Goldenboy and Paul Kesslin, producer from DICE.
If I gotta disconnect,
What's going on here today, guys?
I'm building lights right now.
First of all, what we're going to see today is a 3-stage mode. It's our new gameplay. We'll be showing the...
I think this is pretty much the end of the conference anyway, so it'd be good to ask chat and you guys, how do you feel it went? I think it went exactly as I expected.
Cringy.
Yeah, exactly as expected. Cringy, but a few games looked interesting. You know, a few to keep your eye on. Nothing revolutionary. Nothing that made me lose my mind and, you know, shit out my earlobes, but thought it was quite good. So yeah, chat, work up your replies, let us know what you thought about the conference and if it's what you expected or what. And Banda or anyone else in voice chat, feel free to shout how you think it went.
That's all.
So just cringy. What about you, Machimo?
die now. That cringe was fucking awful. I hate EA forever, and I hope they go bankrupt.
And it's just really fun to sort of get into this environment.
Okay.
Fuck EA.
I mean, the problem I have with shit like that at this point, you're not wrong. They're a shitty company, but they employ about 35,000 people.
Mm-hmm. Indeed.
Get better upper management, man.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I only ever met artists and engineers there, so I don't know.
Fair enough.
Yeah, right, so Mark Rogerson said it's EA. I expect nothing other than a homogenized corporate plans that come in the form of polygon fuckery. Yep.
Yeah, pretty much.
Good way to describe it.
They do, definitely. The droids are sitting there trying to escort that MT2.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and like get myself some eye bleach now, so I'll see you all later.
See you later, dude.
For my big Battlefront updates.
Yeah, let's actually talk about the specialists and also
So yeah, I think this is a good point to wrap this first press conference up. What were you going to say, Jovic? Sorry?
I was just going to ask you how bad it was because I didn't get to watch it.
It was exactly what I expected, as I predicted. Plenty of cringe, a lot of talk about sports, and one or two games that will look like, hey, that looks interesting. This new Battlefront game does look interesting. It's definitely on my radar, but I didn't need to watch an hour-long press conference to know that.
Yeah, sure.
I think the standout game was the Prison Break game that they showed off, made by the guys that did the Two Brothers game. The story looks absolutely shit, but the co-op ideas that they brought to the table was pretty interesting. Yeah, it's not worth catching up on, like, when you do get access to watching it. Let's just put it that way.
No, I'll just go look for the games that were announced.
Yeah, exactly, the footnotes. I think the next conference is now June the 11th. So tomorrow at 10 PM my time, 4:50, so just before 5 o'clock Eastern time.
Yeah.
I think, EDT, wherever EDT is. So I want to thank everyone for watching the stream. You've been awesome, and we will see you tomorrow for Microsoft and Bethesda's press conferences. Peace out.